reward after a few really close ones last few weeks. What pleased you most about that?
I thought from the start, the way we began the game, the intensity, the way we kept the ball, put them under immediate pressure, and then we got a reward. We've been doing that a lot in these first 6 games prior to this one, and we didn't get a reward for it. So, to start that way and then get a reward with a goal was very pleasing.
Wanderers at home, it's been really tough to beat. I don't think they conceded until today. Like to dictate terms on as they see fit. What did you do that was able to kind of just disrupt them from their rhythm?
Look, I don't think it's anything in particular that, we've been trying to improve our game constantly with and without the ball. We've seen a lot of good signs in the first 6 games. Today was a big test. Team in very good form. I think I can feel that the club is now stable. Marco's there. You can see the stability. You can see that, they're building to being consistently challenging for honours again, which is great and how it should be at this club. But I just thought the approach was great. We performed really well, and for 85 minutes, I thought it was a very good performance.
I know you get asked about Bruno every week, but which of the 4 did you like the most?
Look, all the goals are great because they're all different goals for Bruno. And I think that's what's most pleasing. What he's added a lot this year, and I've said it many times, is he's scoring goals inside the box. The goals he scores outside the box is because of his quality and talent, and that will always remain. But he's adding more, and the way he ran through one-on-one, and Nisha made a great run as well because it put the defender in 2 minds. And he took his time. He was composed and wonderful finish, and we scored from a set play, which is something we're trying to do better. So it was nice to see a great header from Bruno.
Given we talked about how strong the Wanderers have been here this season, does that make today's haul and how he scored them all the more impressive?
Yeah, look, we won. We're happy. We scored 4 goals away from home. Delighted. The last 10 minutes show that we're not quite there, and we're improving. We're on a journey. We've had 3 games now in New South Wales consecutive. We remain undefeated, and we finish off this run at a very tough place and go home with 3 points. So we're pleased, but we know we've got a lot of work to do.
I think the only downside to today with 2 injuries, Adama and Jake, was it both going off? Were they okay?
No, I think it's cramp. Jake is second start in 11 months. And coming here is not easy. And Adama, for the last month has hardly played. He got injured, came back after the international break, so he had a 3-week gap. Then he got a red card, so he missed last week. So he needs to find that continuity again, and that was just cramp.
Was there ever a concern towards the end of the game that the result was going to get away from you?
Of course, yes. They kept coming, and they've got a fantastic spirit, and twice that they've been down 2-0 at half-time, they've come back. So we knew that they would not give us the points, and we would have to earn it. In the end, it was a little more scary than I would have liked. But I think overall, the whole game, we probably deserved to go home with a win.
Bruno Fornaroli tends to get a lot of the attention, but Zinedine Machash has been quite an addition to your side, brings a bit of flair. A little bit exciting for fans as well. What have you made of his impact, not just today, but overall this season as well?
Yeah, good. He's, there's a lot more to come from Zizou, and, he struggles a bit in these conditions to play. So that's his best performance in an afternoon kickoff. So he showed very good signs, and still, he's not consistent enough yet for us, but he definitely has a quality. And there are a lot of players that need minutes and need time. And Ryan Teague's all of a sudden a starting player, which he hasn't done last 2 or 3 years overseas, not playing. And Daniel Arzani, the longest minutes he's played. Jake Brimmer, the longest he's played. There's more to come. Ben Falami's come back after missing basically more than half of the pre-season. So there's a lot of upside in terms of the players, but we also understand that without the hard work, we've got to keep getting better. Otherwise, it can you can have a bad result at any time.
Conroli has been obviously playing excellent. We mentioned about it before. The Asian Cup is around the corner. Do you think he's deserving of a call-up for the national team squad again?
Look, it's not the question for me. That's a question for the national team coach. We're delighted with how he's playing, not just scoring. He's a striker, so strikers need to score goals. And that's clear. But he's doing that and he's working extremely hard for the team. And today he was outstanding.